You buy one vending machine of a man called Ray. It costs you £3,000, everything you have, and in its first month, it makes you £61. Not £61 a week, £61. At that rate, you will have your money back in just over 4 years. 9 years from now, 246 people will work for you, and £9.5 million a year will move through your business. This is every stage in between. And the thing that changes is not the machines. Ray is 60-something, built like a wardrobe, and does not seem to want to sell it to you. He tells you the number nobody puts in the adverts. Half of everything that comes out of the machine goes straight back in as stock, and the site owner takes 12% for the floor space, £70 a week in, £14 a week yours. You do the maths on your phone in his yard, and the maths says this is not a business. It is a paper round with a £3,000 entry fee. You buy it anyway. And here is what you cannot see yet. Almost everything you are about to earn comes from a skill you do not have. And the machine has nothing to do with it. 2 more machines bought out of the profit and your own wages. £264 a month. Not life-changing, but something has quietly changed. You know which sites work. The gym does half what you hoped. The MOT center, that grim waiting room where people sit for 90 minutes with nothing to do, does nearly double. You did not learn that from a spreadsheet. You learned it by being wrong twice. Your Saturdays are gone. You buy stock at 6 in the morning because the cash and carry is empty then, and you keep a spare coin mechanism in the boot because a jammed machine earns nothing, and a site owner who has to ring you twice will find somebody else. None of this is in a business plan. All of it is the business. And the moment you know which room to put a machine in, the same machine starts earning a completely different number. You stop taking sites that will say yes. You start taking sites that will pay. At £110 a week, a machine that made you $115 a month now makes $181. Same machine, same stock, same 12%. You got better at choosing, 10 of them. You buy a van because your car smells permanently of crisps, and the van costs you $250 a month. Insurance and an accountant start costing you money too, because you are now the kind of thing that needs both. £786 a month, £9,500 a year. It is not yet a wage, but it is the first month the business pays you more than the job you did at 19, which is when the letter arrives. Machine 16 puts your turnover over £90,000, and £90,000 is where His Majesty's Revenue and Customs decides you are a real company. You have to register for VAT. A sixth of everything those machines take is now not yours. A sixth, not a fifth, because the 20% is inside the price the customer already paid. You sit in Priya's office while she works out what that means, and she slides the paper across the desk. Hold your prices, and you lose 36% of your profit. Overnight, for nothing. Then she tells you the 2 things that are not in the panic. You get the VAT back on your stock, and stock is most of what you spend. And the price of a chocolate bar in a vending machine has never in its life been a round number that anybody checks. Put 120 up to 130, and you keep most of it. Do both, and the 36% becomes 26. A business-ending event becomes a bad quarter. This is the rung where a lot of people stop, and it is worth sitting with the general shape of that. Of every 100 businesses that started in this country in 2019, only 38 were still trading 5 years later. Most of them never got near a letter like this one. But it tells you what the base rate is for the thing you are attempting. Which stage are you on? Tell me in the comments. I read them. Because the next rung does not arrive through the letterbox. It arrives as a phone call. Ray calls. He is packing it in, and he has 25 machines on a tight patch across 3 towns. He does not want cash. He wants a third up front, and the rest out of the takings over 5 years, which is the other thing nobody tells you. The seller is usually the bank. 25 machines, 2,500 a month. You quit the job you have been doing around all this for 4 years. 25 is not a number chosen for the story. It is roughly what one person can service in a week. You have hit the ceiling of yourself. You ask Ray on the last day what he did after vending. He gives you a look you do not understand yet and says, "You'll see. Keep that." It matters in about 5 minutes. You cannot fill 40 machines alone, so you hire Des, 22, permanently carrying something, and the first person whose rent depends on you. He costs $26,000 a year, and you brace for the extras. Then you find the one piece of good news in this entire video. The employment allowance wipes out your employer's national insurance completely. With pension, Des costs $26,780. The country makes your first hire deliberately cheap, and almost nobody knows it. Which matters, because most businesses here have no employees at all. The wall is more psychological than arithmetic. There is a February where a machine breaks, a site cancels, and the stock bill lands early. You pay Des, you do not pay yourself. And here is what Des actually buys. Not profit. In year 1, he barely covers himself. £120 a month, better off. He buys the ceiling. You are stuck at 25 machines because there are only so many hours. Now you are outwinning sites instead of filling them at £130 a week instead of 110. Here is the number that matters more than any other in this video. Machine 1 made you £115 a month. Machine 40 makes you 180. The machines are identical. You are not. And once you have understood that, you stop looking at vending machines because the skill you just bought works on anything. £95,000 for a tired launderette from a woman retiring after 31 years. 28,000 down, the rest owed to her, exactly the way Ray sold you his route. Everyone tells you it is a strange thing to buy. It is not. It is the same business wearing different clothes. Machines. In a room you do not sit in, taking money while you are somewhere else. You already know how to read a site and how to spot a takings figure that has been flattered. The only new thing is what a commercial lease does to you when the roof goes. Turnover crosses 470,000. And notice what has happened without anybody announcing it. You are not a vending operator anymore. You are somebody who buys small, dull, cash-generating businesses off people who have had enough. Which is roughly when a man in a very good jacket starts turning up at the same sites you do. Sasha wants what you want, has more money, and moves faster. He gets the first contract. You get the second. Because the facilities manager has watched you restock a machine in her building every week for 6 years and has never once had to chase you. That is the moat. It is not clever. It is just 6 years long, 6 contracts, 1.8 million of turnover, and your margin drops to 11% because cleaning is people, and people are thinner than machines. A machine does not hand in its notice in November. You are, for the first time, worried about something other than money. You are worried about whether everyone turns up on Monday, and that worry does not respond to spreadsheets at all. Sasha is growing faster than you and borrowing to do it. 9 years from Ray's yard, the last 4 spent buying 4 small cleaning firms of tired owners at 3.5 times profit, funded out of the business. 9.5 million a year moves through it now. 246 people work for you. There is a depot with your name on it, and the name is 4 letters long and means nothing. The website has not been touched since 2019. Here is what £9.5 million actually is. Net profit, 650,000, 7%, because that is what facilities management pays. You take 180,000 of it. £180,000 out of 9.5 million. Under 2% of the number on your own letterhead. You drive home in a van. Not the van, a newer one, but a van. You could stop. That is the strangest part of stage 9. The business runs without you in it, and what you do with that is your problem. Most people buy another one, because what you are good at now is not vending or laundry. It is looking at a dull little operation and seeing what it makes. Sasha is gone, by the way. He grew faster on borrowed money, and when one big contract went, so did he. That is the other reason boring wins. Nobody at the school gate knows what you do. When people ask you, say, facilities, and they change the subject, which suits you. And now you know what Ray's look meant. Ray did this too, 30 years before you, at a scale that would frighten you, and then sold you 25 machines and told you nothing, because there is nothing to tell. There is no secret. There is a room with people sitting in it doing nothing, and a machine, and then there is doing that 400 more times, while everyone you know gets a promotion. The first machine made £75. You were never one machine away from £10 million. You were one skill away, and it took you 40 machines to learn it. Educational content, not financial advice.